Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to our channel today. I appreciate you being here. Welcome back to all of our subscribers. Very much appreciate you being here. And if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us for that very first time, welcome. Please subscribe. Please consider hitting that like button. Consider becoming a member. And then to learn more about me, learn more about my company, and how we can help take your business that next level, please check out those links below. And one of the places I would point you to in the links below is click that top link to become part of our free email newsletter, to keep updated on what's happening in the industry and how you can grow your business. And then also, check out the social media links and, whatever your preference of social media is, be sure to connect with us to stay updated as well. And so with that said, let's get into our topic here today, and it's why you should not be afraid of sales. Why you should not be afraid of gym sales. And so who this is for, who I'm talking to, is maybe you front desk folks. You've been kind of thrown into it. You thought you were going to be working the front desk and oops, I'm doing sales. Or maybe you're a trainer. Same thing happened. Maybe you're in operations. Maybe you're in some other capacity. Maybe we're hired into sales and you got, pulled, dragging and kicking maybe, okay? Or you're not quite sure. Okay, I know I was that person, when I first started. And so if you're not quite sure, I want to give you some things to think about of why you should not be afraid of gym sales. And so number one, you must sell to succeed. Simple as that. But here's the reality. You probably already are. You probably already are. I mean, the first thing I would suggest you do is look around in the room you're in right now. Look around. Everything you see, it's been sold. Okay, someone sold it to somebody, and so this happens all the time. I mean, the reality is, if every salesperson, quit selling immediately, you'd shut down the entire economy. Okay, I mean, this is what makes it happen, right? So everything you see has been sold, was sold by somebody to somebody. Happens all the time. If everybody quit selling, economy would stop. Okay, and here's the other reality I think you probably would find to be true, is you're selling already. You're convincing, hey, let's go have this to eat tonight. Let's go to this movie. Okay, let's go do this weekend. Okay, we're selling already. Okay, make a list of just conversations you've had where you've been able to push that conversation in a different direction to go someplace else or do someplace else or eat something else. Okay, we probably do it quite a bit. So the reality is, you must sell to succeed. The other reality is, in all likelihood, you're already doing it at some level. You are already doing it. And what happens with this, I think, when it comes to sales, there's a tendency to put what we think is that sales hat on. And we think, that sales hat is, I've got to talk somebody into something. It's really not what it is. Really what it is kind of understanding the situation and working to solve the problem. And then asking, okay, for what you want. Okay, really it can be defined as simple as that. So if we can look at this and understand that you must sell to succeed, but at the same time, probably already doing it. Number two, rejection is a good thing. Rejection is a good thing. Here's what I mean. Okay, I like to reduce all this to the math. Okay, and so let's just say in your situation, if you made a sale a day, everybody be happy. Okay, well, let's just say you're closing about half the people you talk to. So in order to make a sale a day, you have to talk to two people. Well, if you're talking to two people, a sale a day, one says yes, one says no. And the reality is that person that said no might have said no a couple times in advance of that. The reality is the person that said yes might have said no a couple times in advance of that. You're going to hear no a lot. It's built in. It's built in as part of the process. People, they have a tendency to take it personal, okay, when it's not. It's built in as part of the process. For me to get a sale, there's a decent chance I'm going to have to hear no 5 or 6 times. Not only from the person that bought from me, but the additional times from the person who didn't. And if I'm doing prospecting, even more. So it's just part of it. Don't look at it as a reflection on you, of you personally, or that you did something wrong, because none of that's really an accurate statement. Okay, so rejection's a good thing, because the more you get, guess what? The closer you are to that next person saying yes. All right. Number 3, the more you do it, the easier it gets. The more you do it, the easier that it gets. It's like anything else, right? I mean, what's the old adage? If you want to be great at anything, you want to practice it 10,000 times. Okay, so here's what I would suggest on the thought that the more you do it, the easier it gets. Memorize this stuff. Memorize, if you're on the phone with a telephone inquiry, memorize that script. If you're going to be taking tours, memorize how that tour should look. Memorize that price presentation. Memorize what you're going to say when a customer has questions about certain things. Memorize it. But here's why you memorize it. You don't memorize it because we're trying to turn you into a robot. That's not true. Okay. Well, what you want to do, you want to memorize it so you're free to be yourself. Because if you don't memorize it, you're going to be too busy thinking about it, and we're going to lose the most valuable part of the sale, and that's you. Okay? So you memorize it so you're free to be yourself. It's no different than an actor on stage. They memorize the lines so they're free to be themselves, so their personality comes out. Do the same thing. The more you do it, the easier it gets. Memorize it. It'll get really simple for you all of a sudden. Number 4, and this is a big one to remember that I think we forget sometimes. Selling helps others. Selling helps others. Because when you don't sign somebody up, guess what? Both of you lose. What your typical customer, what do they sound like when they come in? I want to lose 20 pounds. I've been thinking about this for about a year, and I want to fit into my skinny jeans. Okay, whatever it might be, right? That's what they want. They've been thinking about it for a year. They want to lose 20 pounds. They want to fit into those skinny jeans. Okay, great. If they don't join, they lose. They've been thinking about it for a year. They're this close to doing something. They don't do it now. They're starting over. They want to lose that 20 pounds. Guess what? It might be 40 next time they come in. Those skinny jeans, well, probably not going to happen. Okay? So understand that selling really is helping other people, and we want to define selling as solving problems. And just understand that if the customer doesn't buy, you both lose. You don't get the customer, they don't get the results they're looking for. And the truth is, if you truly believe that you can solve their problem, if you truly believe you have the best facility to do it, if you truly believe that now's the best time to do it, I mean, what's your obligation here? Okay, to help that person. And then number 5, selling can be fun. Selling can be fun. I mean, you're helping to change lives. You're changing the direction of people, okay? How they're going to look, how they're going to feel, self-confidence, self-esteem, all kinds of things are going to happen. Selling is fun. Getting results is a fun thing. Having success is a fun thing, okay? So if you're one of these folks, if you're working the desk, or maybe you're a manager and you have folks that are working the desk, or you're a manager and you have trainers, or you're a manager, you have other operational people, or you're a manager and you have new salespeople that are hesitant to engage, take a look at these things, okay? And what can we do to help create a better environment? Because again, one of the things that we're looking to do, for that manager, we want to create an environment that allows a motivated person to act. Okay, and if we've got folks that are afraid of the selling process, let's create that environment that helps bring them out of that and allows them to have success, and that will in turn allow your customers to have success. So folks, my name is Jim Thomas. My company's Fitness Management and Consulting. Hey, I appreciate you being here today. If you've not yet done so, please subscribe. Please hit that like button if you found the information beneficial. Consider becoming a member to learn more about me, learn more about my company. Check out those links below, and I would point you to the link to the email newsletter. Click that, become a member of our newsletter. It's absolutely free, where you can get regular information on how to grow and how to develop your business. So folks, again, my name is Jim Thomas. Appreciate you being here, and we look forward to seeing you all in that next video.